Hey guys, this is Mike with Open It and Play, and today, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe HasLab, G.I. Joe Classified HasLab's Cobra His Tank exclusive figure, the Cobra Commander. This is kind of a rendition of the classified Cobra Commander that is made to look like the mail-in Cobra Commander from the 80s when he had the misprint on his chest, which sort of looked like Mickey Mouse. But as the other reviews have gone, I've pre-cut this figure. So we're going to take a look at him now together. It's very similar to unboxing, but I've seen most of the parts, but we'll look at the accessories first. So these have been moved around a little bit because I did try to pop them out to make sure I could get them out for the video. But he comes with the backpack that plugs into his back, similar to the classic figure. It just pegs in with this, and this backpack is basically just a holster for this little laser gun here. Okay, there's the gun. It does have a little bit of red paint detail on it. Okay, and it is kind of like an energy weapon, so we can stick it in the backpack just like that. And it does fit in there very well. Okay, I guess you can move it up just a little bit even. All right, and the other thing he comes with is a hand that is pointing and a hand that is an open palm. Oh, an open palm, almost like a squeezing or crushing hand. Okay, and he does have the sculpted gloves. Sorry, the sculpt includes like his gloves, so that is kind of good. It does look a little bit unique compared to the average hands that we'll get with these figures. Okay, and then the two fist hands, these were some of the hardest things to get out, and I just shot one and I think it went down my shirt. Oh no, where did it go? It's over here. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to escape. You can see the little line work on the gloves, especially in the crevices or the edges of the fist. So okay. All right, and the other two things, he comes with this tiny globe that has a gold colored cobra wrapped around it. It is a very nice little detail, especially for the leader of Cobra. It's got a little bit of paint on the eyes there. Sorry, it's hard to pick up the silvery or shiny gold colors always. And this tiny dagger, it goes into the sheath on his left thigh, but I'm not gonna pop this out because it's quite hard to get to. I need to use some scissors to get that out of there without scratching the paint. I think I'm worried about this silver paint possibly coming off, so I'm gonna wait to do that. Okay, and I'm sorry, I forgot, when we see the back of the box, you can see the very big Cobra. There is no UPC code. It's just going to be like this because this is an exclusive, and you can read the card there if you want to read it now. Okay, and let's get the man himself out of the box. Okay, so I think this guy is an all-new sculpt. I'm not as familiar with classified line as many people, but I do collect some of them. I'm getting a pretty big collection now because there's enough cool versions that are out, but I'm mainly waiting on Sci-Fi. That's one of my old favorites. I know that might be sacrilegious to some of the old G.I. Joe fans, but he's one of my earliest guys. So I'd love to get Frostbite, my actual first G.I. Joe, or Sci-Fi, but the remakes of the original 13 are quite cool, but as far as the old figures go, the original 13 are not high on my list because they're so similar to each other. They don't have a whole lot of personality compared to the ones of my generation, which is about 2 or 3 years later. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure. You can see the front here. It's got these stripes down the side and paint on the back. Okay, he's got his little poofy bottom. Okay, and we'll look at in addition to this, the aesthetic, we'll look at posability. Cobra Commander can look up about this far, and he can look down about this much, as far. Okay, and his neck is jointed and his head is jointed at the top, inside. So it's a double ball peg system. He can get a lot of wiggle room in there, so you can do a lot of expressiveness with this figure. Okay, and moving on to the articulation, main articulation, we've got swivel at the bicep. Can bring his arms up to here on that joint, and he does have a butterfly joint, so we can get his arms to go back forward quite a bit. Okay, and a swivel at the bicep here. I think I said swivel at the bicep before, I meant at the shoulder, but okay, and double jointed pinless elbows, and he's got wrists that swivel and have the hinge, the vertical hinge for these pistol wielding hands. Okay, or trigger hands. All right, and he has an ab crunch here. He can go back that far, and he can go forward this much. That's pretty good, I think. And he has a ball joint here at the waist, so that's really good. The combination of the two make for very expressive options. Okay, this sheath is not great. It slides down, even though it does have 2 straps on it, but I might be able to heat that up and move it up a little bit higher, but I think it's going to just inevitably slide down, so might want to glue that if you're not too worried about your figure. But okay, probably nobody will do that with the exclusive. Okay, he can kick up really high, and he has drop down hips, as you can see here. Okay, and a swivel at the thigh, a little bit messy on the red paint there. Okay, the strap problem I already mentioned. He has double jointed pinless knees. It's a little bit stiff, but this room is also very cold. Okay, and his ankles are quite good. He has the ankle pivot or rocker, and he has the hinge at the ankle. And in addition, he has this swivel at the ankle, so he can spin completely around. All right, I think for posability, this guy is great. I think the aesthetic is very good. A few people have mentioned this part isn't quite even, so you would hope it would be kind of a mirror image from one side to the other, but unfortunately this side doesn't go up with a curve quite as much as this other side over here, so that will be his left is a little bit strange, or it doesn't quite match to the right side, which seems to be more the classic appearance. But this character is rumored to have another figure coming out later this year, 2024. I don't know if it will be dramatically different or if it will be close, but some people are speculating that maybe the number of accessories will be reduced. So he may not have all of these things from his old classic look. He could also be the hooded Cobra Commander, but I don't know if that would be the case or not. But, okay, thank you guys for joining me. I hope that YouTube will promote this video a little bit more. My last couple of videos, that seems like they haven't promoted at all, so I went from like 8,000 views almost 3 or 4 weeks ago to like 10 views for the last couple videos. So I don't know what exactly is up with that, but it's probably the way I release the videos is not on a strict schedule, which I guess the algorithm apparently loves. So I'm gonna try to do best of Marvel Legends video soon, but not today. But I will try to do that soon. That will be the Hall of Fame. So, okay. Thank you a lot for joining me. Thank you for your support and all your comments. And I hope to see you in the next video. Okay. Thank you. Bye.